Hello, everyone. My name is Maria. Welcome to another one-on-one live session with Moja Tu. Today, I'm so excited to be joined by Prudence, one of our alumni. Prudence, what have you been up to?
Hello, Maria Moore. Yeah, currently I'm working. Since I left Moja Tu, I've been working. I started working as a receptionist, and now I'm working as a supervisor, and I've worked in 2 hotels so far.
That's nice to hear, Prudence. And maybe you could tell us a brief story of how maybe you came to join Moja Tu.
Mhm. I joined Moja Tu in 2015. I was still in high school, Form 2, and Moja Tu took me through high school, through university, as Tech University, until I graduated, and now I'm in the work industry.
Wow. And how would you say your experience has been in the work industry?
My experience has been good, or it has been smooth, because I've been working in the industry that I learned skills for. I studied diploma in hospitality management, and I'm still working in the hospitality department. So the transition for me has been good. It has been great and smooth for me. The challenges are there, but they can be handled.
Yeah, yeah. And maybe how would you say that getting an education, especially as a girl, how has that
Mhm.
impacted your life?
It has impacted my life in so many ways. First, if maybe I hadn't studied, if the Moja Tu hadn't held my hand and took me to school, maybe right now I'd be married with
Yeah.
kids in some rural areas there, or I'll be working as a nanny in somebody's house. But after Moja Tu took me in, it expanded me, it expanded my mind, it expanded my growth, it expanded everything in me. It exposed me to things I didn't know before. That has helped me to be where I am right now. If it wasn't for the Moja Tu, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah. And
Mm.
speaking of Moja Tu, we know that Moja Tu students and sponsors are able to connect through the writing of the letters and Skype call. How would you describe your relationship with your sponsor?
My relationship with my sponsor is still intact to date. We still talk, maybe on monthly basis, weekly basis. It depends, but we still talk to date. And my experience with when I was in high school, because we were writing letters and sending Skype calls. The experience has been good. Talking to somebody who is miles away from you, it's another experience that has never been there. Here in Kenya, you only talk with phones,
Yeah.
but there you're seeing somebody she's telling you everything that happens to her. Like you have a knowledge of somebody else whom you've never seen, you've never met, and there's a connection. So the experience for me was good, and up to today we are still friends. We still talk.
Wow, that's nice to hear. And maybe what would you say are some of the lessons or qualities that you have learned from your sponsor?
Number one is honesty, and number two is I should not ignore things as they are. I should learn. I should want to know. I should dig deeper to understand things, and yes, and stop ignorance.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you had said that you are now the supervisor in the hotel that you're working at. What
Yes.
would you say that made you now to be able to be on that role and to be able to supervise people who are even older than you? What are some of the qualities that you embrace each day in your work?
Aha. First of all, I would like to say thank you to the Almighty for giving me the grace to be where I am right now. And then the second thing is, I would say, is the discipline that was instilled in me still when I was young. When I was still in high school, there was discipline that was instilled in me by the Moja Tu organization. And then the other thing is being a good listener, to listen to each and every single person, no matter how big, no matter how senior they are, or how junior they are to me. Listen to their complaints, and those are the values that I uphold at work.
And maybe you could, while being part of the Moja Tu family, which you are even right now, we have
Yes.
students who are still in high school and university, and they want their life to be changed, just as your life has been changed. What advice would you give them?
Yes.
Would you give to them?
I would tell them to listen to their elders. They listen and follow the guidelines that you guys are giving them, because those guidelines will help them later on in life. Right now, they may look at it as if they are stupid or as if they are not adding value to them. But when they sit, when they grow and look them in hindsight, everything will make sense to them then. So for now, let them follow the rules that you guys are giving them.
Yeah, yeah. And maybe moving on to the fun side, what are 3 things that you love about Moja Tu?
The 3 things that I love about Moja Tu is, number 1 is friendship, unity, and brotherhood. That is at Moja Tu. The other thing is Moja Tu. I don't know if I should say traveling. It's the expansion of the mind that Moja Tu exposes people to. Yes. And the other thing is they show a lot of love. There's love at Moja Tu.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Moja Tu is celebrating the 10th anniversary this month. What would you like to say to our sponsors and our donors who have been able to support many students and changing their lives each and every day? What would you say to them?
I would say I'm very, very grateful to the Moja Tu organization. Maybe because they are far, far away from us. Maybe they don't see the impact that they have created, but there's an impact. They have changed so many people's lives. They have touched many souls, which they don't know of. They may be intangible, but it is present. It can be felt. So for me, I would say thank you for the support, for the love, also for the patience that they have with the Kenyan kids. It's not easy. It's not. So I would pray to God to bless them and be with them and give them more grace to help.
Yeah. And we also would like to thank our sponsors so much, our donors and supporters. As we turn this 10th anniversary, we have changed many lives, and it's through your support and love. Thank you so much. Prudence, as we conclude, maybe a parting shot that you'd like to tell people?
To always trust the process. It may be hard. Yes, trust the process. It may be hard to see, but at the end of it all, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. No matter how hard it looks, no matter how much you're struggling right now, at the end of it all, you will see the light.
Yeah, yeah. So everyone, you have heard it from Prudence. Trust the process and keep putting in the work each and every day. And through that, you'll be able to achieve all your dreams. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. And thank you, Prudence, for gracing us today. We really appreciate. Thank you, everyone. We hope to see you on another session.